Let's see. Let's turn our 11 bajillion quests back on. Hey, Kirby, thanks for the follow. Where are we off to now? I don't want to do that one. I don't want to... No. She can wait. Go to Solitude. Got a couple of things up here.
You can afford a septim or two.
Can I? Yes. Will I? No.
Take my advice. Never
You're in
get
debt?
too many drinking games, too many pets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
What if I
He's a
spoke to
stubborn
them?
oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brain.
Fletching. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
You're a long way from home, yes?
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Been all over, even
When
to
the
Helgen.
dragon attacked, we've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
Leave the lies, yes? The rumors are
That
all
we
true.
should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
Valid.
Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
Right out here. I don't know how you stand it.
By not being a vampire. Imperial Soldier. There we go.
I'm waiting.
I got a letter for you.
For me? From whom?
Gorm.
Well now,
Morthal.
that is something. Hand it over, please. Oh no. I hadn't heard from Gorm for a while, so I'd hoped he'd given up his little scheme.
No.
The last time we discussed this issue was before the Standable War broke out. Things were different then. Now, what he's asking, it's just impossible. Even if it worked, the questions and accusations it would cause, well... I'll take it under advisement. Thank you.
Okay. You're providing over the
Not my
execution,
finest
right?
hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man.
Who? Think what he did was right?
No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did.
That's a reasonable take. How
Their
does it
aim
try
could
and...
be steadier, but they're battle ready.
Even in that battle, is it a dragon?
You are the Dragonborn, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm sort of hoping you are going to fight the dragons for us. A normal man is no match for a dragon.
That's just rude.
Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't ship.
It's everything, and then the Bard's College is down that way, so this way?
Concentrate. The battlefield is full
Should
of
probably do a little bit of talking to people on the way, see what we pick up. Kitty? Did I never actually, like,
Say
full on
Ulfric
go to
Stormwind
the...
murdered
Who
the
are
High
you?
King with his voice.
Solitude
Shouted him
Guard,
apart.
that's my friend. Okay. Solitude
What is it?
Guard. Oh, you have a
Unless
name.
we have specific business.
Forgive
Debts
debts.
are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
He's an old man. This demeans you, no?
Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold.
Neat.
Your sword, Armstrong.
That was easy. Someone's house. The Blue Palace has been discovered. Oh. We went too far. Hi.
Seville Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
You're a court wizard?
No, that honor is Seville Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor.
Okay, so head right to
And
them,
keeps
got it.
himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
Find her in the dungeons, got it.
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die.
Well, now I'm
Look at
just
that.
more
I
curious.
told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
No, more. More.
I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
I have
You are
further
free to
questions.
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains.
But I want
That's
those.
exactly what I'd imagined.
This one needs something.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble with
How
dragging.
can I assist? Need something?
I love these so much.
Yes?
Please,
Who are
my
you?
duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nurse. Keep your weapon out of
Fine.
your hands. and leave
Okay.
it alone.
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
When High King Torrid died, yes?
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
And I'd like to know more.
Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude, requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torrig to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torrig, it was already too late.
Too late for what now?
By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torrig had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torrig had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder.
Okay. How long have you been the
I
court
was
wizard?
a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position.
You and High King Torrig were close?
Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
What's your problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine. I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
Reasonable. Cool.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Really?
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you.
Do you
definitely.
have business with the court?
Work?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here,
Okay.
take a look at this decree for details.
Kill bandits, got it.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll
You
pay
do, huh?
those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be
Okay.
young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You'd do well to remember that.
Okay, what will happen to Ellis if the Empire
That
wins?
remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
And if they don't, we'll have
Feel
further
free to
war?
return to me with questions.
What's up?
Blue Palace is
Thane
an open
Bryling,
forum.
at your service.
The Imperial
What's up?
Ryling's obsession with honor and tradition is
What is your
quaint.
place in the court?
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Uh-huh. All things support Elisif?
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
You sound delightful.
I
Bring
must
on.
return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
If
Really?
you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
How can I...
Be quick. Have little patience for mundane concerns.
Watch your feet. We just there.
Let me go find some mud to step in and...
Respect the law, and you'll have no... We're in Dragonbridge.
Arcane Enchanter. Really makes you wonder which side you should join.
Unless we have...
Yeah, that's valid too.
I'm not interested.
You're not? What are we not interested in? Who talked to me? Who do you think you are? Oh.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
That's called cheating?
I'd read the Solitude window. I didn't
That man's a
expect it to be
cheater?
that big.
Seriously? Okay, did it save when I... Good. It saved when I left the Blue Palace. That's fine. Or did it? Yeah. Pretty sure. So it asked me for... More FF14. Oh lord, I have to tag these two. Was Pine Moon Cave the... Pine Moon Cave was the vampire, then I'm sure fine.
Unless we have business, I'm not interested.
Should be doing the second half of Yansha. We've got the turtle guys ready to rank up. The Kojin. They went too far. That is a weird place to put the Bard's College entrance.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim.
Oh. Read the Song of the Alchemists. Oh, am I supposed to?
I read
No.
stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to
Am I
be
supposed
that
to
big.
steal it? What is this one? Bring one song. Oh, yeah, I need to get a Song of the Alchemist to bring to Lami. Well, that was easy enough. Why is it still?
Ah, you've returned. How goes...
On the verse.
I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh. Oh, no. This won't do it all.
Poor thing, what's wrong?
The copy is incomplete. Its age
Oh
to
my
the point
God.
that parts are unreadable. And the parts that are readable, well, Bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times.
So your complaint is it's badly written?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
Can we not just make up the missing parts?
Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
But neither does anyone else.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened?
A deal. Let's make a deal.
Olaf did become king, and Numenex escaped later. It's entirely possible. And I'm sure the court will like that. I'm writing it in.
Cool. Next.
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Tricked him.
It's not the most exciting answer, but...
Forgery.
most
Very
likely.
important.
I'll write it in.
That it?
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time.
Hey, wrong button. No, person with a name.
It takes two things to be a good teacher.
Not important.
Is patience. The second
I wish only to
Proud to be a bard?
And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
That was,
You're new here. You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked.
I don't know who you are, and I don't care.
My position, Dean. Well, you've come to the right place.
It takes a lifetime to master.
So you train in speech.
I suppose Gildy, what year did the
Is there anyone else here?
Late 171.
Gildy, soak in the lore. Bjorn, what happened during the raid?
Are they just quizzing each other on ancient history?
Fireball's Red Mountain erupts.
But I want an apple. God, why is it gonna be
Being a bard isn't just about the music.
on a table? It doesn't belong to... Serana. Serana, please move. Serana. Come on. I got her to move a split, just a hair. Could you please get out of the doorway? You know what? Fine. Rude. Also, why can the door just pass through her? I've never owned an Apple
A good
phone.
story is 9
Can't
parts
say Apple
truth.
device, I do have an
The
iPad.
only reason I'm
Seems like most.
because I'm
That was mostly for Procreate. Okay, where do I go now? Oh. Back to the palace.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
They are getting a touch on the expensive side. Okay, what's up? Sing us a song, Bard Boy.
Do you have
Wait,
business
where are
in
you?
Court?
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concern.
Yarmo. Go sing.
I do hope the court...
Are we ready?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Come on. Sing us a song, Sir Piano Man. Where did you go? This is the slowest walk I've ever seen.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, Your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man. No fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf struck a deal to make himself king. Numenex let go, though none tell that tale.
I do not
Olaf
know.
grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired,
yes.
and wicked. Olaf sent word to Solitude's Jarl, cajoling and mocking and begging for a fight. From Winterhold, Olaf had sent every message. Upon attack, he was nowhere in sight. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be moderately rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough.
Am I a bard now?
Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Did Thomas Edison invent the cat video, or did someone else do it and he took credit? Because, I mean, this is Thomas Edison we're talking about here.